Please, the show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Good night, everyone. Welcome to another episode of our Meals Podcast. Welcome to our part two of our couples game show. Obviously, it was supposed to be a couple weeks ago, but Bent was in the field. He had some army duties to take care of, so we had to postpone it and push it here. But now we're here. We're ready tonight. I already asked the husbands the questions, and the wives will answer right here on stage with us. Okay. Without further ado, I'll go ahead and introduce the married couple that won the first section. So obviously they're back here. Stockpole and Tam Tam. Good night, lovely people.
Good night.
Blessings.
All right. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to introduce Bent and Crystal. They're all the way over. You guys are in Texas, right?
Yeah.
What time is it over there now? 8 o'clock?
8:07, yeah.
8:07. So you guys are 1 hour behind. All right, again. Crystal look like sure to win this one. Like
No.
Ben, Ben?
I want to see that.
The question,
Yeah.
And then, last but certainly not least, they're in different locations this time. So I'm probably gonna have Raggy put up both hands because I don't want him sitting in the text and, telling her the answers. But I'll introduce Kayan first. And then, how you doing, Kayan?
I'm good. Night, everybody.
Do you think you're going to do better than your husband this time?
Boy, I hope so.
Okay. And you have your wine, so look like you're ready to get charged and everything. Yeah, I like that. And then Mr. Winter. Is Mr. Winter here with us right now? Or all right. How you doing, Mr. Winter?
I'm in the office, so apologies. I'm not bad.
All right. So
The light is a bit off in your background. What's happening?
The lights.
Yeah, is there no light? Is there no lights at the office? No light bill non pay? What's happening?
I like that. So the light kind of off for true, man. Fix up the light, Mr. Winter. But we're going to start right away because listen, I have a lot of assignments to do and I kind of procrastinate a little bit, so I have to get going. All right. So this is how the order going to go. So we're going to start with Kayan, then we're going to start with Chris, then we're going to go with Crystal, and then we're going to go with Tam Tam, and then we'll rotate it. All right?
All right.
First question.
Now, before we start, Kamar,
Yes.
please, I just want to say something to my husband. Husband, I love you. I'm nervous. So if I don't get these right, I love you.
Listen, I know you alone.
Same.
All right. And anybody else want to say any I love yous or anything? Or
Listen,
This is not a representation of the
him,
marriage.
know him. I know I love him, but I don't know him. Them money hard for understand. Them money hard for learn.
And then don't talk.
Him
Not
don't.
yet.
Him not talk. So I'm gonna him. You know what I mean?
You're the exclusive already.
Him not talk. He's not a talk. Him know me, but I mean love chat. If I ask him something, I'm not gonna know it. And best believe me, I would ask him nothing.
30-second rule, Kemar. That's
No,
I'm gonna
babe.
save one from now. 30 seconds.
all right. So that sounds like all the ladies are gonna sleep out the door tonight.
For real.
All right. So first question. So Kayan, it's for you.
Right.
So I asked your husband, what is his biggest fear? And the biggest fear enough to be in a relationship, it can just be overall life. What is his biggest fear?
Biggest fear. I think the most important one should be losing me. That's the most important. If I was not supposed to be shallow, I would probably say, I'd probably guess he's afraid of failure.
Okay, well,
That's what I would say. I think like when I don't see him doing something, I think he's afraid of what may happen.
give me a little bit more. You're in the ballpark, but give me a little bit more.
What do you mean? You
You
can't find
say
that
he's afraid of failure. Failure where? How? When? What? I don't know. Tell me some more, man. That's too general. Everybody's afraid of failure.
I must tell the business, babe. I don't know if we talked about this before, but I'm just going off on a limb based on his behavior about certain things.
Okay. All right. So let's see the answer.
Failure. That's what I would.
So I'll put up the answer and then I'll allow everybody else to decide if they get the point or not. All right?
Okay.
And this is his answer: not being able to provide for my family.
One that kind of farce.
Okay.
You know? But
Yeah, a failure that's still, but okay.
So do we give her the point? I'm going to ask the men. I'm going to ask the men.
Failure too general. General.
All right.
Yeah.
Too general. Wrong bang. Not really the same. All right.
or I feel safe now. You know, you get one wrong, we can't get one wrong. I easy thing.
All right. Crystal, the same question goes for you. I went ahead and I asked your husband, what is his biggest fear?
Losing me. Because I'm the best thing.
Losing you. All right. So let us see if Ben went ahead and said losing you.
Oh my God, you know.
Love this. I love this.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Ben say his biggest fear is heights.
No, because you don't know his biggest fear.
Listen, I feel good now. We can just answer anything. My God.
All right. Tam, your time. I asked your husband, what's his biggest fear?
The man ain't have no fear. The man ain't have no fear. What am I say? Me don't know him have any fear. God no. Me don't know.
So Tam, think about it a little bit. Dig a little bit deeper. What would you think? Start poor right there. So what you think? You say him not have no fear. But just think a little bit deeper. What you think him fear with that? So
All right. Clearly, nothing is not the answer. All right. So there's an answer.
Nothing is probably the answer, but don't follow me. But as I tell you, nothing is probably the answer.
Losing his kids. That not me. That not nothing to do with me. Is it me?
So no business with you.
No. No business with me. Is it me? Losing his kids. You know, if something happened to something happened to Alicia or AJ, he would afraid, you know. But other than that, nothing wrong if me get it wrong. Right, that's so. It's either the kids. All right, you know what? Me don't want him look bad. Me gonna say the family. Losing his family is his biggest fear. I will leave it there, so.
All right, so I'm going to allow the rest of panelists to decide if they get the point or not. Can we see the answer, please, for this one?
My close.
Does she get the point or not?
She get that one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Yeah.
You see the man saying kids are no more wife, you know. What was I say? All right.
All right, so somebody say half mark.
No, man, a full mark.
Point for her. She gets a point. Correct.
Correct.
She's right, man. Okay. She gets it. Okay. All right. So now we're going to start.
I feel like I don't understand.
No.
Huh?
I feel like you are free.
No, I wasn't gonna leave it at you don't have any fear.
So this is another one. So we're going to start with you, Tam Tam. And I asked your husband, what is one thing your wife could do to improve the marriage? So the question again, what is one thing your wife could do to improve the marriage?
To improve the marriage.
Yeah.
Something wrong with the marriage? Improve the marriage. The marriage.
Yeah, so basically something that it basically talk about to you, and then if you do that, then the marriage will be improved as a result of it.
Marriage. Not the marriage, babes.
Yo, the man has
Me don't like go first, cause you have to think long.
Yeah, man.
Improve the marriage, right? And I just me and you.
someone you, but you could have what you.
All right. I am thinking it would be similar to a question that was asked in the last show.
Okay.
What, me being more affectionate?
Okay. All right. Put up the answer and let us see if it's being more.
Me can't guess too. Babes,
No.
that's improve the marriage.
Yeah. The man say you need to take your health a bit more serious, exercise, eat healthy, prioritize your health. Yeah, I'm same type. Same always I talk about that.
Babes, that affect the marriage.
First of all.
The marriage, my marriage is affected by that.
Listen. First and foremost, let me explain. Take your health a bit more serious.
So, we're not having to do with the marriage.
The parts, what do you think?
Babes, I'm not sick.
Say that's sick.
Richard, we're not sick.
Nobody says that's sick.
So we're not health. We're not so all.
They just take it as serious. No. I don't have arguments.
Strong. Exercise. Eat better.
Just-
So much something.
All right.
I know he wants me to exercise, but I didn't know that that's improving the marriage, though. But okay.
All right. Hey, let's go on to the next one. Ken,
Right.
we asked your husband, what is one thing your wife could do to improve the marriage?
Well, if I could go based off discussions that we've had or just general stuff, I would say Mr. Winter would prefer me to love him how he wants to be loved. He's affectionate and feel I'm not. That or be more aggressive sexually.
Hold on.
That or the fact that I need to communicate better when things are happening to me. I should speak about it and not bottle it in. One of them three things there.
One of them three things. All right. Well, let's see if I get one of them three things.
If you're wrong, then we go back to the drawing board. What? You're wicked and lying?
One of them.
No, that man is serious,
That's terrible.
Boss.
You have to dress up more. You know what I mean?
But you don't talk about that. In settings where you talk about what do you mean?
Dress up more. No little cheerleader outfit, nothing.
No, all right.
Oh my God.
No, you're ungrateful.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Understood.
Yeah.
Noted, sir.
All right. So, Crystal,
Yes.
I asked your husband, what is one thing your wife could do to improve the marriage?
Don't want it easy. More sex.
All right. So let's see.
Hey,
Come on,
tell
it's
me,
your
I never really
fault.
wrong either.
Mark, this is your fault.
Me?
Hey,
You said I don't know X-rays, so we're thinking
hey,
X-rays.
yeah, Anthony never really wrong either. We work with that one day.
No, I'm going to
Hey.
be working out now, so no sex.
All right. All right. So after 2 rounds, we only have 1 correct answer.
Oh my God.
All right. So here we go. 3rd question. We're going to start with you now, Crystal.
Yes.
So I ask your husband, what if I ask your husband,
Sorry.
what is a turn on for you? Now this is what I ask your husband.
Oh.
What your wife do around the house that is a turn on for him?
All right. Me turn him on, period. But when I'm in shorts, him get extra excited, like you
When you
understand.
what?
When I'm in shorts.
Him get extra excited.
Yes.
All right, let us see the answer now. Let us see the answer and see exactly.
Tell him, start.
That is indeed
That
correct.
is it.
That is indeed correct.
Ooh.
All right. Kian,
Yes,
not you yet. Hold on.
not me.
Yeah. Not you yet, Kian. Hold on. Go and think about it a little bit more. Tam, come to the front.
Mhm.
Come to the front.
I mean,
I asked your husband, what is a turn on for him, right? What's a turn on for him? What you can do for turn him on, for make him get excited, to make him feel good. What is a turn on for him?
That's about it. I don't really do nothing. You know, the money does. You see me I say?
Easy.
But based on their answer,
Of
right,
course, easy.
I can say he likes to see me in booty shorts and short stuff. First of all, most of my little body rather them and my little house clothes them, I buy them. But just yeah, no long talking.
All right.
And him like that, so do we owe them an answer right now? Maybe or that.
All right. Maybe that. All right. There you go. All right. So, Kian, the pressure is now on you. Both females got the answer right. So now we're talking to you. So I ask your husband, what is a turn on for him?
Well, let them have group meeting because he likes when I'm inside the house and I have on a little shorts or a little skimpy dress and there's not under the dress and stuff. Him get excited about that.
The man will be
Okay, well, let's see if it's 3 for 3.
Yeah, man. She get that.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
I just threw the last pass because I want to keep it PG.
Yeah.
That part area.
Got it. All right. So now I ask so now we're going to start with Kian. I ask your husband what is his favorite way to relax? How does he relax? How does he get away from everything? What is his favorite way to relax?
I don't want to cue a massacre song right here, but let me just move on. Being at home or just relaxing at home. Playing dominoes. Playing dominoes is one. Either playing dominoes or chess or watching chess at home.
Okay. Well, let us see what all the answer is. Watching chess videos. Watching chess videos. You'll get that one. And
That's a PG answer still. So
thank you for that PG answer. Crystal, what is Ben's favorite way to relax?
His game. he will be on the game all day, every day.
And
Take him out.
Yeah.
there you go. All right, Tam Tam. Now the pressure is on you in a Tam Tam because
Them, yeah.
Kian get it right. Crystal get it right. So now we'll ask you, what is Stockpole's favorite way to relax?
All right, so is a man indifferent, you see me? Him like to sit and rock in the chair, in the couch, just rock and listen music and ease in mind. That is one. Working out is another one.
Okay.
Can I give you two?
Sure. Sure. That's it?
Yeah.
All right. Put up the answer for me and I'll allow the panel to discuss.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Tam Tam, we're going to...
Sorry, it's repeating in the back.
Oh. All right, ready, Tam Tam?
Yeah.
All right. So Tam Tam, we're going to start with you. I ask your husband, what is a turn off for him? Like when something when you do, we turn him off.
Something with me do.
Something you do, we turn him off.
Babes. Me do anything at all to turn you off? Turn off, meaning him don't want no more sex, no so?
Turn off just mean something where let's put him in a bad, in the right mood, in the right space.
You did explain that to the husbands?
And that means because no.
You just tell him something that he eat?
Yeah, mom, I tell him say that it mean, man.
Okay.
Alright, so first and foremost, I wasn't thinking sexual at all. Right?
Me neither.
If you don't think sexual, just get that out of your mind.
Get that out of your mind.
Me can't really help that sexual thing. He does not like when I raise my voice. I don't know if that's a turn off or that's something that him don't like. But when we get, overly excited in our discussion, him not really like that. I don't know if it's a turn off. Me can't get two. What's another one?
What's another one?
And it has something to do with me. That means I saw me stay, right?
No.
I have to saw me stay. That I must have quality when I have when I like, I know I'm not selfish, so I can't that. I can't think of another one, I mean, I know that he doesn't like when people are all about themselves and not think about others, but that is it. That is my two. I don't know.
That's your two? All right.
Yeah.
So the panel will decide if you get it or not.
So I'm close. Getting loud. I can't get it.
Panel?
Half a mark.
Half a mark. All right.
Loud.
Half mark. Yes, man. Half mark. Half mark. All right. Stockpole, do you care to explain to your wife what you're talking about?
Yeah. So the overexcited, right, and getting loud, it kind of fall in place with the same with
Raising vibes.
raising the
I'm
voice.
so excited too. Sorry.
I'm a DJ now and I'm Jimmy. I'm a DJ now. So it's like, and the trust. Don't forget that part. That is the key thing because she gets excited because the trust seems like it's not there. She doesn't trust me. So for example, like we've been together. Well, we know Tam Tam for over 10 years and been together. This November is going to be married for 10 years.
Wow.
So it's like when certain little things come up, you see me I say, it's like all of a sudden it look like say our relationship built on sand. Like all of a sudden you get excited and
I'm wicked, you know? I'm wicked. Hey.
I'm gonna sing that one. We'll sing that one. Yeah, we got it. So it's like she move like say the thing built upon sand. Like Virgin, we're there for 10 years. I will been through it. That's what I said. I say, yo, everything was course correct and it's good to go. But it's like, Virgin, we've been through it. You're supposed to know who I am, right? And not overreact to look at things that come up. But we just sit on our reason and
yes, we not get into it. Nah, for me, no care. If me go down in it with them female here, them are gonna say she have a right. So nobody no make us go down in it.
All right.
Yeah, but me
Let me talk again. I didn't say she doesn't have a right, but the overreaction and the
overreact and get excited. No, when it come with trust. Let's go. No, when it come with trust.
All right, no.
Overexcited, I just my
look like a
natural
2 different room you're sleeping in. Rolling, turn it, who rolling?
All right. Look, we so I'm reach. Oh yeah. Kian, your time. What is, and the floor is open. Think about anything, right? But I asked Mr. Winter, what is a turn off for him? What is something that you don't do, or you do, we turn him off?
Turn off as something does sound very specific. I'm probably choose like a different phrase or sentence. The question a little better. I don't know. Turn off must seem sexual.
It might be. Might.
One quick second that was me not like how Raggy kind of disappear off the screen and feel
disappear like now watch Kian hands them do, man. Now watch Kian hands them do.
My hands are here. Something that turns him off. Let me see. I will give 2 things.
All right.
I would say I'm moody. Moody/miserable. So I guess that would probably turn him off when I'm miserable or in my feelings I'm moody. That either that. Am I warm? Am I hot? Cold?
They are Canada right now. You're cold, man. You're cold, man.
Wow. Turn him off. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about my problems. Could that be that?
Okay.
Or either that or because I leave my drink, I make a full cup of coffee or tea and I leave. I always leave back some other cup and I leave it on the counter. I don't know that.
Turn off?
No, I'm not thinking about that.
We're on the move right now.
Well, let's see the answer.
I would say I'm not talking about my problems. Me keep everything in.
Turn
I
off?
would say that. I don't know.
All right, well, now we're going to see the answer.
Oh.
If she doesn't initiate sex.
I wouldn't have guys that one for here.
Why we don't think about sex if sex are part of the answer?
Well, I said the floor is open.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So that one, all right. Ben.
Yeah, I mean,
Crystal.
Mrs.
Crystal, so I asked your husband, what is a turn off for him?
Okay, all right, so me personally, I'm gonna like the one bag of Christian. And him like question. So he in the like when the thing say every question needs say I trust it, not trust me, if that makes sense. That makes sense?
That makes sense. Okay.
So in the like that.
Okay. Yeah. All right, can we see the answer and then we'll
when you ask him a question, yeah.
Take all the time.
So, but
we can explain now, see?
Yeah,
if
yes,
if me ask a question, you know, I know where my mind I go, so I prefer ask you before me start think. Listen, me ask the questions and I'm everything about it.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, brother. I'm right there with you. All right. So we're gonna stay with you, Crystal. So I asked your husband, What is one positive change that you have seen in himself since he's been married?
If she not get that one, yeah, she'll sleep out that door for you.
I see there.
Facts.
I mean, him start save more. Wait, hold on. Jesus. Family. We start build closer relationship with him family, and him get to start feel more into. So it's like him get closer with in people them.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
let's see what Ben said. More of a family person.
Reasonable.
Every year we tell her that.
Yeah.
So if she never get that,
Get it, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, Tam. So we are back to you now. I asked your husband. I mean, I know you guys have been married for forever, so there's so much positivity that has happened in the marriage. But now, what is one positive change that you believe that Stockpole would have said since you've gotten married? That how he was before versus how he is now.
All right, first of all, the money I used to gallus in back in the days. You see me, I said, be a girl. Enough girl. You see me? Girl, east, west, north, and south. Since you're married, I can't say enough to worry about a girl. You see what I say? That is one. All right, so now, fun and joke aside now. Since we've been married, right? I don't know if it's since we've been married or since we have kids, but the answer would be similar to his. He's more of a family man. You see me? I say, I don't really want to get an answer the door because I don't think that come in mind. God. Jesus. Positive change, babes. Let me wait. If Tim's not stop me, that mean me
All
cold.
right, stop now. Stop. All right. Put up the answer for me, please, so we can see. He's become more understanding, more caring, more compromising, and less selfish. So that one day. I want to know too.
You agree with that?
Babes, I guess compromising, and understanding.
Yes.
Some might.
What do you mean some might?
All right. Da. Ken. Compromising son 69.
All right, that.
Jesus. I don't want to stop. We can move on here.
Next player.
All right. Ken, so I asked your husband what is one positive change in him since, and I know you guys are newly married, so that should be easy to identify. But he's asking, what is one positive change since you guys have been married that you've seen in him, or that he has seen in himself, really?
It's have to be since we're married because we did together and the marriage just cement everything on paper.
Well, however you want, or something will change then. From when you meet him to now, I guess.
Well, I mean, whole life upgrade.
Yeah.
But if I were to be specific, I would say that there is more structure in his life. There's more structure.
Give us something specific. The structure
Specific,
thing,
no.
kind of general.
Specific, no, I would say his finances are no more in order.
Okay.
I would say that there's more structure and stability around his
finances. Okay.
Right.
Well,
I would say that.
you say that. Let us see. Spending and saving habits. Absolutely. Correct. Thank you so much.
That
All
one
right.
easy.
All right. So the next question is, a little bit raunchy, and I'm going to rephrase it for each person. All right. So I asked Mr. Winter, what is your favorite sex position?
Him have two.
Well, I only need one. I only need one. Like, it's hard for him. It's hard for him to give you two sex positions. So you can talk it out and reason it out with yourself. But
Him like starting reverse cowgirl and then end in doggy style on my belly. Reverse cowgirl on top, reverse cowgirl. Yeah.
So which one you choose? I only need one.
What do you mean?
We can't. There's only so much favorite positions. We can't make it get 2, 3, 4. Only one.
I'm gonna go with his finisher, which is
Guys, please remember that I'm 12 years old.
I'm gonna go with the finisher, which is from behind.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. All right. Good job, Ken. I like that. Reason it out, find it out. All right. Crystal, ask your husband. A submarriage hard. Crystal, so I asked your husband, what is your favorite sex position?
Right?
Like, what is his favorite sex position?
Back shot. What's it? Doggy style.
Sure. All right, put up that answer for me, please.
Group meeting, keep again, please.
It's a group meeting, keep again. All right. So, Tam, listen to the question, right? So for you, it kind of changed, right? So it's, what is the favorite sex position, but what is the go-to, right? So what is the go-to position? So there's a particular. This is what your husband say it on me, boss. Right? Your husband say. So there is a go-to position.
So basically, I never tell Kemar a favorite position. But just say, yo, but you know, this is our hours.
Say, him probably think him of a favorite. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Every ghetto you love Backers. Isn't it? I remember one time him talk about Backers and favorite. I say no. Backers cannot be your favorite, sir. Because you don't really know Backers. You don't really know the Backers like that, isn't it?
Why is that? What? Clarify, why is that?
Isn't it girl passing shot?
Tam.
Mother pressure.
Clarify that.
Yeah, but Backers are your favorite. Anyways, I would say, what we do the most is finisher. Well, really, I don't know if it have a name. I don't know position name.
Can't get this one. No.
Babe, stop. Alright, so him stand up at the edge of the bed, right? And my legs on his shoulder, and I desert the bar.
Okay.
Girl master go to work. Is it me?
All right. Put up the answer. Put up the answer for me, please.
Never get that wrong.
That's not a position.
No business.
The man said that's his.
Listen, people know about sex. What a position they name? Foot past shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Busy, Sam. See there? Busy.
Mm-hmm.
Edge.
Right at the edge of the bed. All right. Tam, start with you again. So I asked that Paul, what is your ideal date? Him may ask, what is his ideal date?
Ideal date.
Yeah.
First of all, we don't really date.
Okay.
We don't know when it come on to ideal date. Stop Paul and date. They don't really go together. Isn't it, answer?
Yeah.
And we said, babes, stop. All right, so and we said, make we go to a road, but that's not a date. The man is on a date, ideal date. No, in that date we not sit down and candlelight and, you know, me and you go have some time alone. I love film style that.
On a film style that. All right. Well, let's see the answer and see if you're anywhere in the ballpark.
Stress me out.
Oh.
Reasonable.
Oh, me close.
She get the point?
Yeah, man, me not say she get it.
I really could
Yeah.
All right. Now, we'll move on to now. I believe then, Ken.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked your husband, what is his ideal date?
Anything Mr. We do?
We know that from long.
Anything Mr. Me do, anything Mr. Me want to do, he's down for it. But
All right, so describe what you would have want. Describe what you think he would have want on that date.
all right, so describe my wear dress, no underwear. That's like routine. No dress, no underwear. We'll probably have dinner, drinks, and then come back home. That's something chill. Nothing.
Come on, chill. Okay.
Good vibes, that.
Watch him. Yeah, smile.
No.
Listen.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
You know what I mean?
Crystal,
Yes.
make it 3 for 3 now. I asked your husband, what is his ideal date?
Maybe get that one there wrong. We're not really. No. As long as we're together, somewhere relaxing or doing something relaxing, probably popcorn or watch a movie or something, and
All right.
just chill at home, probably.
Okay, well, let's see if Mr. Bent agreed with you. He said romantic setting, eat good food, come back home and relax with each other.
75%.
Hey, let me tell you something to you. Let me tell you what. Me not also get this wrong. You know, because this is basically what we do every time. And I this what she like do. That's why me like it now, you know. So, me not want to say what you have.
So
Come on.
get the point or what?
Come on.
I'm bored.
Half mark.
Definitely not.
All right, half mark. All right. A couple more questions. So, starting with you, Crystal, I asked your husband, what is his favorite cologne?
Anything that I bought for him. No, but, the most recent one, I bought him Issey Miyagi, and him wear it to go work in a uniform, and him not all the time in a uniform. But yes.
All right. Can I get the answer, please?
Everywhere.
Yeah. Perfect.
All right.
Tam, your time.
You don't have no favorite. You don't have any favorite. He have a whole heap and he barely wear them.
Okay. All right.
He don't have no favorite. Okay. God.
I'm glad to get that one there, right?
He could have been able to name them without this.
Ken, you can make it 3 for 3 now.
I can. Anything from Zara, man. That's from I've been in this dating. That's all me see have Zara, man. Yeah.
The woman doing better than the man.
No,
so good. Them start out rough still.
All right. So now we'll start with you, Ken. I asked your husband, what is the best compliment you received from your wife?
The best compliment I give him, right?
Yeah.
All right. let me not just say what just came to my mind. Let me not speak about that. I would say, like him always stay good when him get him haircut. Like him always look sharp when him get him haircut and stuff and put on like him like in clothes him. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe second on the list. I can't say I don't want to say first.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
But that's what I would say.
Let's see the answer. Yeah, and in fairness to Raggy, he actually explained that when him get him haircut and him in a nice suit and all of that, you know, you tell him say look really good. So I'll give you that point. Okay. Then we move on to Bent. Right, Crystal. So ask your husband, what is the best compliment he received from his wife?
Since we're married or today?
You tell me. You tell me. You tell me what you think he would have said. You think he might remember from where back when now?
Coming on with often, so.
Okay.
She probably right. She right about that one then.
That he's a wonderful dad and a wonderful husband.
Let's see the answer.
Wow.
Wow. This morning.
That's so cute.
Oh.
Wow.
Tam Tam.
Wow. We're not going to talk about wow.
Tam Tam, your time. You can make it 3 for 3. What is the best compliment at Stockport? What's the best compliment you received from your wife?
I'm not tell a lie. You know, I'm going to be honest. I don't really compliment him. I don't really do it, right? But him could have wicked for 7 a compliment him not at all. I don't know.
It's all sticky.
Why me really look bad, babes? You don't give them an answer, Mama Tal? You give them an answer.
I answer Kemar.
Him answer me.
Man say man. I know him answer him, man. Him sexy. Wait. Stop. Stop. One more guess, right?
So shallow-minded.
Bill, stop.
Go on.
I guess it means a great husband.
Wow.
All right. Oh shit.
Come on, don't count that, please. Just leave it as me not give no compliment.
You don't give no compliment, leave it at that?
Me know. I honestly don't know. Like,
Okay, well, we're gonna tell you then.
Jesus.
All right. Go on, put up the answer.
I don't like asking first, you know? So me tell you that. And tell you that.
So
No, that's what I know. Me compliment you and tell you that.
So Kemar, she never directly tell me, but she tell other people, and that is a compliment in my eyes. You understand? So she would tell other people that, and we will hear it back, and to me that is a compliment. Although she not tell me directly.
I agree.
Yep, I agree.
Take it as
But the question is when we get him, you know what I mean? I don't recall I tell him that. So technically,
Man, technically you're wrong, Tom. The man tell you say you have to think. You have to think outside. All right. So this is a rather easy question because I didn't know that you women would have done so great. So I'm just dropping an easy question so everybody would have get at least one right. Right?
Wow.
Watch that one. That one they get wrong now.
So Tam, we'll start with you.
I
So
mean,
I ask you.
sure me go first.
Yeah, because you just go last, so now you go first now. Right? So I ask your husband, which one would you rather? A sports car, a private jet, or a yacht? Very easy question. Because we just want to get one right, at least.
Which one would who rather?
Your husband.
To do what? What am I do with it? Own it?
Yeah. Which one you would own?
Yo, you last, my youth.
Last, I swear me last. What I mean? Me never hear a talk about
Which
that.
one? Yes, I don't talk. I'm going to say that to Kemar. But I have to pick one.
Yeah.
I got to pick one. Man, the fast car,
yacht.
both are.
Yeah?
If it's wrong, it's a man.
Go on, careful, let me see.
Put on the answer for me.
Put up the answer. Put up the answer, Kemar. I'm going to make it chat no more. I'm going to make it chat no more. The chat should not get it right.
Oh, I couldn't nothing else.
When me and that man said, thank God.
All right. Kayan, same question for you.
Well, him not like fly and him not like sea, so I'm a sports car.
Okay. Well, let us see what he said. Mr. Winter, what did you say, Mr. Winter? Let's put up the answer. Would you rather a sports car, a private jet, or a yacht?
What the hell you want private jet? You don't like fly. Where you want private jet for? You hate flying. You hate planes.
I've already had 2 sports cars.
No.
Right.
Private jet yourself?
I've had 3 sports cars. Why would I want another one?
That's all you watch on YouTube. That's you know watch nothing about jet. I never hear talk about jet.
Family time now. Family time.
When we get on the plane, oh, I don't want to fly. I'm tired of flying.
Crystal, come through.
Okay, so but never yet hear him talk about any of these. But I gonna think business wise with him because he love think about money. So I would think the private jet would make more money because he would use it for himself. He would probably rent it out or so whatever I'm gonna do with private jet. So private jet.
Private jet. Okay. Let's see what the answer is. It is indeed private jet.
Private jet.
It is indeed private. So we have we have two more questions and then we have 2 more questions and then that's it. So we start with Crystal on this one.
Yes.
And I asked your husband, how do you know when something is bothering your wife?
Oh, easy. I just not talk.
Not chattings.
Just not talk.
All right. Put up that answer for me, please. She did indeed get it right. She gets
I'm
quiet.
gonna start sing.
She gets quiet. Tam. So I asked your husband, how does he know when something is bothering his wife?
The way I look at my phone. Me talk when something about me.
It's true.
Me talk when something about me, so me tell him. But if him forgets what him would I use for guess,
Yeah.
I can't say me get loud because that obvious. I don't know. Shit. It just. I'm sorry. I'm tired now. My brain tired. When I say I'm okay.
That's the answer. All right.
Oh God. When I pretend to say, I don't know.
All right. Let's run the answer and we'll see. Say, she make up her face and him say, I just know because most times I him cause it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So that one, and then we're going to ask. So Kian.
I know something is wrong now.
Yes, Mecca.
Yes, Mecca, obviously.
Kian, I ask your husband, how does he know when something is bothering his wife?
I wear my heart on my sleeve, so he moved a long time. People change and then I talk to you, but you're gonna know. It's your blank face a long time.
Okay. Put up that response for me, please.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Miss. Boy, the ladies them really doing great. Really doing great.
Sadly.
All right. Last question. And I'll start with Ken. And I ask your husband, how do you know if your wife is withholding information? Not to say that you're a liar, but you're telling him the story, but you're not telling him the full thing right now. You give him a little piece right now. How can you know that you're withholding some information?
The one you're hard, because me not withhold nothing. I mean, I don't know, I'm upset, me just me not say nothing, but my natural go-to when there's good news, me I call it. When there's bad news, me I call anything I'm gonna want to call it. That's me. I would say that's it. I don't have any. Me not withhold nothing. I'm gonna tell him.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, Mr. Winter didn't say you're not going to withhold anything. He did say that you're not a liar, though. But him says sometimes, you know you're withhold if you just generally don't want to talk. And you can put up the answer. You say you just generally don't want to talk.
Hold that withhold. That's when upset and I don't want to talk to you. That's not.
Well, he say I withhold. Mr. Bent. Sister, I ask your husband, how does he know when you're withholding information?
Him can't know. We'll probably get loud, or me get Jesus. I don't know, but me get tempered. I don't know. Yeah, me get angry, vex something. I don't know.
Get angry, vex something. Okay. All right. Well, let's put up the answer and see if your husband said angry, vex or something. Let's wait until I believe. While they put up the answer, I believe he said, I can't even tell, to be honest. I'll just wait until she tells the same story again and add more information.
See?
Stop penalize. Can you see me?
Mira.
Hey.
She kind of change her answer.
Well, give her half a point. Half a point. All right. Tam. Last but certainly not least. Right? I ask your husband, how does he know when his wife is withholding information?
First of all, I'm not hide nothing from it, right? But I'm different, yeah, man. One day I'm trying to tell me, here's about know when me a lie, I talk foolishness. I say, I joke, and I would say if he gave you an answer, I don't know that my stutter, my words jumble, something. I say foolishness, I say the right thing, me a book shuffle or whatever they call it.
Okay. Can go ahead and put up the answer.
That's right.
Say more than once. Yeah, like stutter, yeah.
Yeah, you did mention the word stutter too, must never put it in there. When basically say you say it more than once and they have some little subtle laugh and some giggle type laughter. Do you care to explain?
Yes, so to be honest, like sometimes she really don't hide anything from me. She as something come up, I know what I go on. She love chat, as you can see right now. But like if she want kind of like leave out certain key information, let's just say she know I'm a pre somebody or as a friend or I don't know, she would probably say, yeah man, that alone them say man, yeah man, that them say or say, yeah, true, or just kind of like
you don't know where my tabo, yeah, man. You don't know where my tabo. He does not know.
Yo,
I mean, I not from him.
Rap a song and she don't want to do it and everything. But anyway, I run the show, yeah, man.
All right. So
we get a point, yes or no?
Yes.
We get a point.
Yeah, you get a point for it. All right. So while they're calculating, there were a couple persons who's always in the comment section. They wanted to ask the married people just one question, right? So while I'm tallying the scores, I'm going to say the question, and then you guys, can answer it, right? And they have stock pool, for you and your wife, right? Obviously, you guys have been married for a very long time, and we know this day and age that we live in right now, with the social media, with everything that's going on, everybody does quick for jump up and divorce and so. And obviously, we're not in you guys married, but we're based off of the show, we see that there's a particular bond with you guys. And it can be longevity, whatever it is. But what is it why you believe that you and your wife have managed to just stick through it all, stick it out, fight it out, grind it out, whatever it is? Why? Because you look good, she look good. It's easy for you to just separate and say, all right, I'm going over this, I'm going over this. But what is it why you guys just decide to say, hey, we're just going to stick it out, we're just going to work together, yeah, man, and just try to find a solution?
You want to talk first? Or you want...
No, man, me talk from night. I hear a time.
What is it? So, from my standpoint, right, kind of weigh the options, meaning like if we separate. So first of all, marriage is not easy. We can say that right now. Being single is also not easy because I was single once and Tantam was single once. So none of it is easy. So basically now you have to go choose your hard. Which hard you want to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So in our relationship, we already have 2 kids, Alessia and AJ. Sometimes when I say, yo, if I would have split and go both ways, I start playing that out in my head like me, I live it. As in, okay, so if Tam for be split from me, clearly she's going to find someone else. What did I go result in? It's going to result into another man raising my child, right? Because I don't feel like I will get custody. America run. A woman country this.
So basically, you had to pity them.
You did so wrong with that, right?
All right,
what may I say is though, if we don't have to put the kids them in that situation there, right? Why do it? And then it's very important for us to reach out to friends who can play the devil's advocate and also look into the situation. This is a recommendation that always come from Tam. I feel like if you talk to your friend,
and you say you don't talk to nobody.
All right, I'm here to talk. So, more while I shall say, you can reach out to your friend and look, and make them also look into the situation and see how serious it is. Yes, he's correct. Most of the time, I don't feel like I need to bring my problem to my friends because this is our problem and not them. Mm-hmm. Nothing is wrong if you choose to or not. It's really up to the person who's dealing with the situation. Mm-hmm. So, again, my fear is what? I don't really want to lose my kids then, right? Not saying I want to lose Tam, but I don't want to lose Tam either.
You don't care about Tam.
But I love my kids them and she knows this, right? And I will never want to see someone else raising Alessia and AJ, especially since due to circumstances, I was never always around my mother and I was never always around my father. They are alive, so no things in them dead. They're alive, but circumstances give that opportunity for me. And while I'm alive, no, and today, presently, I want to make sure I'm always in them life.
True.
Let me talk, no, you don't?
As just like
but we not have one night.
Alright, well, as far as me and Tam now, we look into the situation, right? And it's also important to realize where we have come from and what we have built. And it kind of humbly and make you realize that, yo, really I flip over nothing in my youth and we got you worse.
Right.
And we deal with a lot of things. And it's just a reminder. Sometimes you just have to, like she said, I like sit down.
Speak for me.
Like she said, I like to sit down and think. You see, once I get that moment there, for kind of sit down and just kind of like med certain little things, I can realize that, yo, it's sound. Like when you're upset and you're angry at the person, it's so nice to go about your business. It seems like the simple solution. But sometimes the simple solution is not the solution. You know what I'm saying? It's not the solution. It's just a knee-jerk reaction where you always want a result. Because you say, yo, what's enough? Go about my business, man. Because it's easy. It's simple. We as human beings, we like simple things and we like being easy.
Absolutely.
So the hard choices sometimes the right choice, you know. But
Absolutely.
have you sitting down and just kind of reflecting on life itself and realizing what outweigh the other. You see what I said? So
Absolutely.
always sound easy if you just go about my business and then do whatever, but you're not thinking about the consequences and the effects of that. You know, because it's going to affect the kids them, it's going to affect fear life, it's going to affect my life as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
My time,
Go on,
baby.
go on. Yeah, the dead for that.
Yeah, what me I say is, I mean, we're not getting no younger, we are getting older, you know. But when we reach a certain age, it don't make no sense you're single again. You see me, man hard for fine, woman hard for fine, right? I don't believe in our marriage we've been through anything that is serious for us to end the marriage. Everything that we go through is things that we can work out. It's never that detrimental to the vow that we take. You see me, sir?
Absolutely.
So, that is what keeps me. You see me? It never really do nothing for say, yo, tam, I eat that. We all have our differences and whatever. You see me? And if you love the person, you have to accept the flaws. You have to work around it. Just choose where you want to deal with it. You have to compromise and you know them with it.
Yep,
You
absolutely.
already chose that person. You already, made a vow. You see me, I say?
We'll just interject one time there. So, Kemar, just for the audience, just know that we have explored the option of splitting before. We talked about it before. So it's not like say we never look down that path. We actually look upon each other and say, yo, Bridget, I hate this, you know. You see me, I say, I go my business. And she even say, yo, what you know? Look like you want to do your own thing. So I love you.
Yeah, because him always tell him things in very, very, I don't know. A simple little things make him want think that way there. And anytime him suggest it, I'm like, okay, you know.
So we have explored that before,
done.
but like
You
I
know
say,
what I mean?
once we take a minute apart and process it and really, really think about like, yo, the effect of this is gonna be serious, you know.
I mean, that once you look into it and
Sorry, I said
realize
your
that.
business.
I mean, I was never. Anytime you hear say we I go split, I always him and me say okay. Me never yet say no. Let's not split. You know what I mean? Me always say that you want. All right. And then when him rethink it, him realize say boy,
Madness.
that's not me think more that. You see me? I say we're different. We have the bond, but at the end of the day, we are two different individuals.
Different people.
Another thing when we realize we are comfortable with each other. You have to be comfortable with your partner. And I think we have a friendship. It might not tell me everything when I think him to tell me as a friend, but a lot of people look at our relationship and them love it. Like them I say, yo, I'm loving the band, you know, the two on the funny, the two on the good together. Even though sometimes we don't feel like that because we are clash. But when we look at other people outside, why bring this up? You know? Why end this? It's years. If we never left already, why we are left again?
I think she hit the nail on the head. The key thing for us, I don't know about nobody else's relationship, is that the fact that we're comfortable. Like, without being disrespectful, right? When I say this, if Tam do something, I feel like I can just wire her up and say, Virgin, what kind of style that? And she can do the same to me and me not take it personal. It's just that we just have that bond that we're like, I don't know, feelings thing.
Yeah, well,
at the least, like you say, Virgin, we don't take like, I don't know, we don't take up a dirty brief off of the floor or whatever. It's like, we just laugh and say, yo, whatever. I take it up and carry on. And me with the style and say, Virgin, you put dirty, so you know what I mean? I said, simple stuff like that is, everywhere is like, I feel like I'm a friend me and talk to, like, seriously.
You have to develop that
bond. I feel
bond.
like a friend me and do it right now.
You have to get comfortable, you have to develop the bond. And you also have to tell yourself you have no other choice but to do it. You know what I mean? You love the person once there's love.
So I saw, and I guess I'll go to Bent and them. I see Demo asked a question and then Kian could answer after. But I see Demo asked a question in the comment section and I wanted to, if Levon can put it up back. But I think he was asking about spirituality. Yeah. Does that play a role in your marriage, Bent?
Okay, so we connected off the war room. He had it on Instagram. I saw it and I slid in his DMs, right? And
Nice. It's nice.
since then, for me, spirituality has definitely played a part. Because most time when he piss me off, you know, I'm going to look at prayer and I play my little gospel and calm my mind and relax and think about what we have. And like the first couple said, you know, think about what you have and what would happen if you were to lose what you have. So yeah, spirituality definitely plays a part. Because if God not in it, then it's definitely gonna fail.
Interesting. Okay.
Well,
Ken. Oh, Ben, you want to say something you want to add to it?
yeah.
Sure.
Me is a spiritual person, not a religious person. So me more likely, if me get in my head, me go still gonna meditate or so. And we did that talk to this old couple one time, and him say that about how some marriage look better outside or whatever. But the thing is, him say grass look greener on the other side because them water them grass. So if you water your grass, it will look just as green as over there. So it makes sense to split up a good thing for something that might appear better outside.
Big facts.
Right.
Big facts, big facts, big facts. And here's Adrian Nicholson saying, marriage are like grass. It will be green, but at times it will dry. So you have to fix the problem and get it green again. Analogy make a lot of sense. Kian, your marriage.
Jackie Nicholson.
This is not a spiritual question. This is the first question.
This is actually the spiritual question, and then you can go to the first question.
Spirituality, I would say yes. We grew up in different denominations, but we are of the same faith. I think as I have gotten older, I'm more spiritual than religious. I am more into praying and having. So we try to we haven't had devotion in a long time, but we try to commit to having either devotions in the morning or devotions in the evening, just to have a quick, just to talk about something and then just to pray, ask a guidance or whatnot. I think that does play a big factor. And outside of the legality of it all, because we got married in the UK, and in the UK the state and the church is different. So this marriage ceremony had nothing to do with God. There was no mention of God. You can't mention God. So it's just, do you take so and so? You sign the paper, you're done. So we actually had to have a pastor come and offer a blessing after. And then if you are a Christian, you believe in the Bible, and it's three persons: God, me, the husband, and the wife. So if that's your faith and that's how your marriage is centered around that, then it's important that you focus on that. So I would say yes, for spiritual is important.
So let me ask you now, because I guess I asked Stockpole them a different question and the grass might be greener because it's fake. So I guess I asked Stockpole a question because of, obviously my friendship with him, knowing him from George's, and then, knowing him in this space as a father and as a husband. I've seen a particular growth and maturity. And obviously, we know as we get older, they are going to mature some way, somehow. But, I've definitely seen a growth. So I just really wanted to get his insight, because I've never really asked Stockpole a question like this. Like if me and him, I've never asked him, hey, how do this or that? We reason upon other things, but, I just really wanted to get his answer on that. But for you, Ken, and better for Raggy, right? As men out there where, you have your friends who is out there, who is looking for a wife, right? Who wants to find a wife, who is quote unquote hunting a wife, who wants a family. People like Ryan Lawson, who wants to come off the truck, wants to jump off the truck, wants to, get into that lifestyle. What advice, Raggy, can you give to a man like even myself, right? And I guess, all women are different, all men are different, but there is all, like, one thing that will never change is love, right? Is love, universal language, right? Man see woman, woman see man, love each other, blah, 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 blah. Zin? But what advice can you give us men who are indeed single, who are looking to join the fraternity, get married, family, be happy, and so? What advice could you extend to us?
All right. So the advice So marriage is hard, but marriage is awesome. It's a beautiful thing. If you see yourself with someone when you're 90, jumping, running and jumping, if you see yourself with someone who is not just, you're 90, she's 90, whatnot, and you think you will be an exceptional mother of your children, I think, and pretty frankly, the whole thing of marriage and parenting, I don't think our generation, I don't think we value it. I think we enter into it a little too loosely. Especially where parenting is concerned. I think we get children and then we try to figure out how we're going to create the life for them instead of figuring out how we're going to create the life. For example, we've seen unemployed people having kids, or people who barely can take care of themselves having kids. And to be honest, that doesn't make sense, because what type of life can you give that? Additionally, we've seen persons who get married for all the wrong reasons. I have a couple of friends here get married just so that they can get an increase. I don't think that makes sense. But, to each his own. I'm just saying that if you found that person that you see yourself with of 50 years, then that's the reason you get married. And that's just it. I'm with Ken because I see myself with her in 50, 55 years. And I want to be with her in 50, 55 years, which means that everything that I do, it's toward that objective. Yeah.
And I guess, and I know you guys have to go to bed and so, but, just for discussion purposes. So I want to, and I guess any one of you guys could answer this one, but how important, because, I love having conversation with, married individuals, but how important is the foundation, right? Because, sometimes, we see somebody and we're not really building a foundation, but, we're ready for marriage, we're ready for do, we're ready for do this, ready for do that. But there's really no foundation. So when there's a problem within the relationship or within the marriage right now, everything just come tumbling down because there was no base. It's like you build a house and there's no base on this one. Then
same analogy. Same.
Huh?
Oh, I was chiming in to say same analogy.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that's going to happen. So I am old now, and there was a point when I dated, but I don't think I found my true self or knew who I was until about 26, 27. That was when I knew who I was and what I was about. And then, so I was very intentional after that point. Like, this is not going here. It don't make no sense. I'm not trying to find myself right now. I know what I'm about. This is who I am, and this is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And I try to tell people that you are two different people coming together. You won't, I don't want to say you won't change, but you have to, it's like you have to learn how to gel and mix being together while being yourself. And it's, you just do, I don't want to say you do a list of pros and cons, and if the odds in your favor, then it works for you. But for me, for my foundation, we have to agree on certain things, and that those things form the foundation for us. Anything else, we can compromise on and give and take. But we sit down and we agree, say, if it's 4 columns, these are the 4 columns, and we say this, we both want the same 4 columns. We have to commit and agree to this, and that is what we're going to base this union off. That's me, and I can give and take. Anything else outside of that, we can give and take. But this is my foundation.
Yeah,
Once that stuff will crumble, just like when with a house. If the foundation are good, the walls are come tumbling down, and that's just it. So agree on your values, your core, your main principles. Whatever it is for you, whether it's children, whatever it is, religion, whatever it is for you, agree on what your core is. And then whatever else that's outside of that, you can navigate and compromise and give and take on those things. But I think your core and your principles should be, you should hold true to those stuff. That's your foundation. That's my 2 cents.
All right. And last question. No, last question. So, what advice would you give to any one of you guys as well? But what advice would you give to married couples now who are struggling? Right? They're struggling and they haven't, because one thing I've always heard as a married couple, ensure you exhaust all options before you decide to get a divorce, right? Don't just say, oh, well, she give her the pumps, so that's it. Or him give it to her, so that's it. Or whatever the case may be. But try to exhaust all options, whether it be counseling, this, that, everything what you need to do. But what advice, as married couples, what advice would you give to any couple out there, whether they're married or in a relationship, but they're struggling? They're struggling basically, you can say, because of peer pressure. They struggle because of expectations. They're struggling because of society. Because sometimes, and I was guilty of this. You post your woman picture on social media. Any problems one have, you try to fight through them problems there because you don't want people laugh off and you say, Lord God, you go post a woman picture and now she left you, blah, 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 blah. Right? So now, what advice would you give to a couple who is just struggling, just can't figure it out? What advice would you guys give to them?
Okay, Mar, I mean, somebody need to go after this as well because I am no expert, right?
Yeah.
What we can say as far as advice, nah, like Kemar, F fun act. So I don't know what I can tell them what to do. Just don't do her nothing.
Yeah.
Don't do her nothing. But really and truly, when people are dating from experience, when you're dating or let's just say talking or in a relationship, it is different from when you and that person is dating, talking, having a relationship, and then you start live together, right? Yep. You're going to learn so much about that person, and you're going to say to yourself, I can't believe I said it stay. Or I never did know, say, you have these kind of habits, right? You already give her the preliminary or the test for sure, say, yo, this is the one that I want to live with. Well, guess what? You enter our next test where you're actually living with her and learning more. So what we can say is when it comes to relationship, there are going to be changes, right? So you're going to live with this person and live with every change that they experience. I can tell you this right now, say, me and Tam 2014, I when we officially start live together. We married before that, but we officially start live together. Tam, we learned so much about each other from 2014 to 2017.
Right now, me still a learn.
And then from 2017, we enter a different wave where we are learn all kind of new things about each other. And then now, 2020 is our next leaf. We just turn and we literally learn more about each other. So it's like you learn this person over and over and over again. And when you think say you know this person, you literally don't know them. It's like I say, yo, who you, man? You know what I mean? So
work it out.
It's literally living with somebody new after a few years. Like when you feel like when you master each other, and all of a sudden, boom, something new come. Because guess what? Life is always changing, just like people evolving for the better or for the worse. So what I can say is when you not struggle, when you probably have go through that phase, and I can tell this right now. And I'm good. And I don't know. We're gonna start November. I guarantee saying in November, me and I now go good. One, probably 2 days out of the month, we just now go good and we don't know why. Something just gonna come up and we just not good. And guess what? After we're not good, we're good again, and it's like the nicest thing ever. It's like it's a brand new relationship, it's and everything nice, and then guess what? This time I come again and we're just not good. It's literally we just go through a wave. It come like work. One day you got nothing gonna like work like me. But when you go work, you probably have a good day at work, and then tomorrow you come and you say, yo, John, what's time? I can't wait to leave that job there now. You see me? I have fight through it, and it's a day thing. The most important thing is pride. You have to drop your pride when you're in a relationship. Pride, ego, we ruin a lot of relationships. Like when you mentioned spiritual, someone make sure someone bring up something spiritual. Proverbs 16:18. Pride goes before a fall. Yeah. Before a fall. Yep. So I said, so when it comes to your pride, you have to just get rid of all of that.
You never
Hey,
Vice, Mr.
I don't know scripture, man.
hey, Stockpole, you know, say,
Spirituality is not a thing in our marriage, honestly.
you know, so the other day, I have a conversation with some of the dogs, and man, I tell the man, him say, honestly, ego and pride are probably the biggest failure to us as men.
Yes.
You
yes.
know?
Especially as a Jamaican man, you know, so them things fuel we.
You know, so you know, it's very important to mention that. But a bedtime now, so when we announce, you know, but you know, first and foremost, from announce who win, blah blah blah. Definitely Bent, Crystal, Kian, Raggy, Stockport, Tam Tam, boy. I don't know what I can ever do to thank you guys enough for take time out of your nice Sunday evening. I know Raggy probably want to go home, you know, finish off what I need to finish off, and everybody need to do what I need to do.
Believe me.
But thank you so much, you know, for taking the time out, you know, for put yourself on a stage like this and just talk, you know, just talk and just be comfortable and, you know, from the bottom of my heart, the top of my heart, the top of my brain, everywhere. Just thank you so much. I can never thank you enough. Obviously, each and everybody from, you know, from our Meals Podcast committee, we're going to send you guys something. Even if you don't win, you still are get something. You come here, participate, and all of that. I love you guys. Right. So, anything that you guys get or do, the only thing that we ask for is a picture, right? So, Raggy, we don't want an X-rated picture. You are doing anything crazy. We just want a regular picture just to show that you guys are doing what you guys are doing. All right. So, for the competition, so there was a tie and there was a winner. So there were 13 questions, and out of the 13 questions, 2 persons got 8.5. Right? Out of the 13, and one. And one person got, and one couple got 10.
Oh wow!
Right?
Nice.
So the couple that got 10 was Bent and Crystal.
Really?
Alright, so again, guys, obviously I'm going to talk to you guys off here and ask you for your information and blah 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 blah, and then we're going to get all that situated. But you know, again, thank you so much. This was a lot of fun. I can't thank you guys enough for just taking the time out and just sharing it with us. Thank you. If you guys have anything else to say, Tam.
Yeah, man.
Huh?
That's a big up Demo.
Yeah, man, Demo, big up yourself, man. Raggy, anything to say, boss? Because your wife got more questions correct than you did, you know. So. So, hey, I don't think, you know.
For them.
Okay. But again, and obviously, you know, the producer behind the scenes, you know, who is just, you know, running it very well. Thank you so much. Everyone in the comment section, thank you so much. Guys, we'll be back next Sunday talking about some topic. A lot of stuff going on out there in the media. They're banning the Jamaican music off the radio. They blah, blah, blah. There's so much to talk about, right? So we'll talk about that next week. But for this week, once again, can't thank you guys enough. You know, we'll meet you guys on the flip side. Anything else?
We got the comment section. We see the comment name, but you don't know the show I go on. We just we got the comment section. We see the comment there.
People are asking if we can see it.
We see the comment there.
Yeah, man, we see them, man. We have it on the next screen over there.
That's why I look over so I see you it's just that talk and I try to focus on one, yeah, so that's why I want to really respond. But when you continue to comment and continue to talk,
I
really
like the page, subscribe.
Big plug.
All right, guys. You guys have a great night. All right.
All right. Good night. Bye.
Kids get a one stand. Whatever.